Good morning. We are out today at Doublehead. So, out in the Squam Lakes region. It is unfortunately very warm. It was in the 80s, low 90s yesterday, depending on where you were. Now, hopefully, by the time I get to the top of Doublehead, it'll be a little bit cooler. But we are starting out a little early today. Although, when the sun rises at 5 a.m., really, what's early? All right, let's get to it. Well, halfway there, and can't be sure, but it does feel like the training has been paying off, so that's good. Whew. Yeesh. Oh. I am going faster. I'm about 1.5 miles rather than 1, so that's good. I mean, I want to get to 2, but I'll take 1.5 over 1. Oh, speed things up a bit. Yeah. You know, one of the things that strikes me a lot about the Northeast is that, generally speaking, not everywhere I've been, but generally speaking, the way I get photos here is I walk a while, there's a beautiful open view, get a photo. Walk another while, beautiful open photo, and so on and so forth. Now back at the gorge, when you're on the ridges half the time, it's really easy to snap pics. And I assume there are probably ridges like that around here, except, you know, like for example the Presidential Ridge, which, you know, has like the highest mountains in New Hampshire, including Mount Washington right there. And it's like an 18-mile through hike. I kind of want to do it, but it's one of those things where you got to be like, all right, well, I'm going to spend 3 days away, and you know, that's a little bit more difficult when you're tied to medications. So, oh well, I'll have to tackle that sometime, but I don't think I'm going to get to it this year. Maybe next year, if I can keep my fitness up for the winter, because that's where I kind of fell down this year. So, well, I guess next stop is probably going to be the top. So, I'll see you there. All right, so we're at the top here. It's well, it's a pretty hazy day, and that's mostly because it's really hot. It's like unseasonably warm. It's well, the weather forecast says it's 70, but it feels like 75. So you know, it's a little bit cooler up here, but not much. There's no breeze. Ugh, man, that was exhausting. Well, I guess the only thing left is to take some photos and see what we get. I'll be honest, I think it was a little bit too hazy, but you know, I think I got 1 or 2, and push comes to shove, I'll just make it look like you know, it's early morning fog or something like that, right? Yeah, we'll do it in post. All right, well, I'm about to head back down, so that's where I'm going to end it for this. I'll see you when I see you.